Fat Shark has released the recent update 1.0.5, and with it completely changes the landscape on how you obtain the max level. Stay tuned to figure out what that looks like. This is Odin from Odinic Gaming, where we bring you guides, reviews, and playthroughs of some of our favorite games. If you enjoy this content, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Alright, so with our most recent update 1.0.5, Fat Shark has changed how we're supposed to get to max level. So this is a updated version of my previous video on how to obtain that. So Fat Shark has made it much easier for newer players to get to the maximum level and become more competitive by allowing us to get up to level 300 hero power just by doing veteran difficulty. This is a massive change considering before, if you wanted to obtain the 300 hero power, you either needed to enter in the champion or legendary difficulties, or you needed to save up your leveling chests in order to boost your hero power up. The other way was to craft your way up, farming lower materials and then just crafting up, but that was a chore and ultimately didn't feel smooth. It felt like you had to game the system, which nobody really enjoyed. It was just a fact of life. Now with the most recent changes, since you can potentially do veteran difficulty all the way up to maximum level, this allows a lot of the more casual players to actually reach the end level. I think this is a great update, and I think it should really help make the game feel more smooth and make it just more natural, organic growth to that maximum level. It also helps get newer players into the game by allowing there to be some kind of compensation for higher level players to play with their friends who are just starting out. Now they can help their friends level up without either getting nothing in return or forcing their friends into a higher difficulty than they're comfortable playing. So this should really help that out. It also helps the more casual players by not forcing them into higher difficulties than they are ready to take on. This helps consolidate the player base and make the line blurred between casual and hardcore players. I'm really happy to see that Fat Shark has taken strides and listened to the player base to make these kinds of changes to help keep the more casual player base intact, because ultimately there are a much higher percentage of players who just want to play to sever some heads and enjoy the gameplay with their friends. Some of the more elitist crew may not like this because, like I said, it does blur the line between casual and hardcore players, and the more hardcore players are essentially only going to be doing the higher level difficulties for a better chance at the more rare items, but you're pretty much getting a better bang for your buck staying in veteran mode. Once you hit that 300 hero mark, then you can attempt to do the champion difficulties or higher, and it'll be a much easier time since you're more geared to do so. This change from Fat Shark basically allows you to play the game naturally. If you can play veteran difficulty, you can play veteran difficulty all the way through the game until you hit maximum hero power before trying to do the more difficult content to attempt to get those red items. You no longer have to save up boxes or saving up material to help boost yourself beyond a point where you're stuck. You can now just use those as you feel fit whenever you need equipment to keep everything going and flowing, and you don't have to worry about being penalized for doing so. I hope you enjoyed this video. If I missed anything, be sure to let me know in the comments below. As always, feel free to come check us out over at twitch.tv, where we answer all of your questions live. Thank you for watching. Odin out.